The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in the Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, and I'm so glad to have y'all here today. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be reviewing two fragrances from Armaf today. Stunners, can't wait to talk about them. But first, if you are new to this channel, come on in, baby. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fatboy family. We'd love to have you, a place of positivity, of energy. And I promise you that I bring it 100% of the time, baby. Shill free. All my opinion is mine. I pay for everything I review. Guaranteed. Okay. You hit the button, like and subscribe. Get the notifications, because I do put in the work. Content every day. Alright. If you want to sample what I'm talking about, you can go over to fatboyfragrance.com. The link is below for fatboyfragrance.com. A great place to try out my Middle Eastern collection. Sampling, super cheap, $4 a sample. You can't beat it. That is fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. Let's go. You know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs. One take is all I ever need, and one take and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back, and thank you so much again for being here. Today we were talking about two Armaf fragrances that blew me away, and I've loved wearing both of these a good bit, and I can't tell you how great these are. I put them on a couple lists already, and these fragrances are Armaf's Tigre, or Tigre, and Armaf's Caballo. Alright, so we'll start off with the first one. We're going to start off with is Tigre. This is very, very similar to Club Nuit Intense Men. It's an Venice style fragrance. So let's pull up the notes real quick. First, here's a good look at the bottle. This is like a leather finish on here. Super cool looking, right? Beautiful leather finish. And then you got the cap that just pulls up like this. Bam. How cool is that? Love that. We can just go pow, and spray it. So I love this design of this bottle. Love it, love it, love it. Super masculine, super cool looking. Great for a younger person who wants to kind of have a cool collection, a great starting point. All right, so the notes on this blue kind of aquatic fragrance go like this. Aquatic notes: bergamot, pineapple, giveaway right there, apple, and then you got rose in the middle. You got patchouli, jasmine, oak moss, ambergris, amber, and musk. So pretty much the notes are in advantage, pretty much almost the same. The rose, I don't know if it's in advantage. I really don't know. I don't remember. So is this going to be a smokier kind of Venice? It's going to be more of a pineapple Venice. I'm going to tell you what I think about what kind of Venice clone this is, or inspired by, here in a second. But first, let's go ahead and put it in the air, put it on the skin, because that's the only way to know, baby. You got to put it in the skin. Tester strips are good for when you have to use them, but try to use your skin. It definitely makes a difference, and it's what people do. People don't walk around wearing tester strips. They wear it on their skin. All right, so let's go. In the air, great sprayer. Not bad for Armaf. I'm gonna put it right here on my watch hand. In the air, I do pick up on the Venice, but this to me is not a straight Venice clone at all. This definitely has its own uniqueness to it, its own vibe going here. It's more the aquatic notes in there definitely give this more of an uplifting, fresher, kind of bluish kind of vibe of an Venice fragrance. So let's say if you wanted to combine, say, Blue de Chanel and a Venice, this is more like that. But gorgeous in the opening. You don't pick up on a lot of the Venice in the opening. What you get is this stunning, beautiful blue note that comes in the beginning. It's very, very fresh, very aquatic, very nice. And I love it. Now there is a little hint of kind of like synthetic vibe, just a little bit. It's almost metallic synthetic vibe that you get, some guy gets from these fragrances. But I tell you what, it is stunning to smell. And in the air, it just envelops the air. Beautiful smell, beautiful fragrance. This is perfect for a younger person or an older person, but somebody who's going off to college or just needs a fragrance to wear and not have a lot of money to spend but want to get compliments. This is a good one for that. It is, to me, not so much the Venice fragrance, but it's an inspiration from Venice. It's more of like it's just a hybrid, in my opinion. So it's a blue Venice hybrid, basically, you can call it. And I think it's beautiful. It's phenomenal. It's caught my attention so much. These fresher fragrances from Armaf have I've really levitated towards. They seem to do this kind of thing well lately. I think Afnan 9 AM Dive really sent that kind of vibe going with these houses where they kind of want to make the perfect blue fragrance, the perfect fresh fragrance. And this is one of those right there. Biggest thing about this fragrance is the performance. Does it perform? That will depend on that, but you can usually pick these up on a higher price, about $40 sometimes. I think I pay like $45 for mine, so it's up there a little bit. I got mine on eBay. They'll be available in discounters, but don't expect anything lower than like $35-$30 for this. Well worth it as far as I can see so far from wearing it. As this fragrance starts to dry down, you do pick up a little bit more in the Venice, but it pretty much stays a fresh blue hybrid of a Venice. Pretty neat. Maybe that's what Creed should have done instead of Venice Absolute. Maybe we would have been happier. So, this fragrance dries down to a nice, it's really just, not really, it's a linear fragrance. It kind of stays in this one mode pretty much all the way through. But the Venice is there, just a little bit of smokiness, not a lot. The pineapple's nice, but the bergamot and the aquatic notes really run the show on this. And as it finally reaches its last little point, you get a little sweeter towards the end. Kind of gets a little bit more dry, but it's still an aquatic, sporty fragrance that I think is a fragrance you can wear any time of the year because it has a little bit of that smokiness to it. And I think it's a fragrance you can wear year round. It could be somebody's signature scent too. It's very easy to wear. So let's find out if Armaf Tigre, Ego Tigre gets my full approval or not. First box, we have 4 of them, remember. First impressions in the air, my first impressions on the skin. I gotta say, I love it. It's great. I didn't think anything of it. Matter of fact, the first time I smelled it, I wasn't even noticing the Venice pickup. I said, oh, it's a nice blue, fresh fragrance. But as I got to wear it, look at the notes, and then I got to feel more of the Venice vibe in there. But first impressions, a full seal check on that one, no doubt. Second box, performance. Pretty good. I mean, I'll take 6 hours out of this bad boy all day. I sprayed it on my skin heavily. I went heavy on this one. You can go heavy on the sprays on this one. I think I did like 10 sprays of this, and it just stayed on my skin all day. Not all day, about 5 to 6 hours. I'll take it for the price. Don't complain. Bam. Great bubble around me. People could smell it. And it was a joyful experience with this one. Matter of fact, I've worn this like 5 times since I've had it. Then I'll tell you how much I like this fragrance. Okay. Third box, does the wifey like it, and did I get a compliment wearing it, or is it a compliment kind of getting fragrance? Absolutely, the wifey liked it. Absolutely is the compliment getter. I don't remember if I got one or not, but I feel 100% confident that this will get you some compliments, if that's what you're looking for, because it hits all the boxes. Fresh, blue, aquatic, masculine. It fits all the boxes. It's going to be very easy to wear. Has enough of a difference to stand out where you just won't smell like you just got out of the shower. It smells like you're wearing a men's perfume. Blue, beautiful fragrance. Okay, final box. How much of my approval do I give it this one? 100% seal approval. Blind bottle worthy, no doubt. Great fragrance to add to your collection. Is it redundant? No. I think you'll be pleased when you smell it that it's different than probably what you got. Is it better than Club Nuit Intense, man? If you're looking for something just strictly as a clone of Venice, this isn't it. It's a hybrid. Think about it like that. It's not better, but it is better as far as a better overall fragrance, in my opinion. Okay, so that's all the time on that one. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is a one that, when I first got it, they were saying it was a clone of Tigre. You guys all know that Tigre, it was my signature scent for almost 2 years, and it's just a perfect fragrance. It still is a perfect fragrance. It's still one of my most worn fragrances in my collection. I love this fragrance, color coordination, baby. So Tigre from Bulgari, but it's super expensive, right? So there's plenty of clones out there, plenty of hybrids by Dua. So this one, when I smelled it, I was expecting Tiger, and I didn't get all that. But first, to show off the bottle, which I also really like too. And here's Caballo. Now this one has zippers on the side. They do go down, huh? They go up and down. Didn't know they did that. So there you go. You can't undress it, but it's more for just design. But it's also a leather feel. Super cool looking bottle in my opinion. Another one that looks great on the shelf. Okay, this one right here has just a magnetic cap. Not strong magnetic cap, but not bad. So I like this magnetic cap too. A big improvement from this magnetic cap. Remember this one from Armaf? This one just barely hung in there. But also one of my favorite Armafs of our time is Parfait, no doubt. So let's pull up a notes on this bad boy, and I'll get into the feelings I have on this one. So this one is more, it's got the grapefruit like Tiger. It's got the lemon. There's no lemon in Tiger. There's no bergamot in there, but it also has ginger. It also has, and I can't even say this. I'm just gonna call it musk, some kind of musk in the middle, violet. And the bottom it has ambroxan, vetiver, musk, and patchouli. So the only things that are common in this one that are in Tiger is the bergamot, the grapefruit, the ambroxan, and the woody notes. That's it. Does it have woody notes? Let me look at it again. So no wood notes on here. They kind of maybe substituted with the patchouli and the vetiver to kind of give it that kind of earthy vibe. So no wood notes. But the opening and the mid should kind of remind us of Tiger a little bit, although that wood notes is very prevalent in that fragrance and sticks out. But first, let's go take one more good look at the bottle. There you go. And Caballo means horse, if you don't know in Spanish. So let's go and put this one on the skin and in the air, and we'll get my full review on it. Here we go. This one, I don't get super amount of Tiger on this one. What I'm picking up on is, say, a blue de Chanel kind of vibe with a hint of Tiger in it. So somebody was saying, hey, I want a blue de Chanel fragrance. Like basically if you layered, it's like if you layered your blue de Chanel with 4 sprays and you gave and 1 spray of Tiger. That's the vibe with this one when you first smell it. I don't pick up on the Tiger right away, but when you do get it on your skin and it sits there for about 30 seconds, then the Tiger comes out. In the air, there's no Tiger at all. It is definitely all a blue de Chanel kind of fragrance. But now you start to see the Tiger. And I tell you what, this might be the absolute best Tiger hybrid I've ever tried. I like it better than Dua's. Dua's has a little harshness to it, and nobody else has really done a blue and a Tiger fragrance. So what I would call this one is a Bulgari's Tiger light hybrid of blue de Chanel. So not a full Tiger fragrance, but a light Tiger fragrance with a blue vibe. I absolutely love this one too. I think the grapefruit's stunning in the opening. The lemon zest there kind of gives it kind of a little twist that I like, and the and the bergamot is there along with those middle notes that really gives it that blue de Chanel vibe, which we all love. This one is a stunner, and I mean a stunner. These two right here are just home runs that nobody's talking about. Maybe they're waiting for the summer, but I'm not waiting. I'm telling you right now, pick these two up. They are perfect. The journey on this one, the fragrance journey on this one, a lot similar to the first one we reviewed, Tiger. It's basically, you're going to get a blend of 2 fragrances. One is more dominant than the other, but Tiger's still there. The good parts of Tiger, it's all good. As it dries down, that bergamot dissipates. You get more of the ambroxan, you get more of the vetiver. And I tell you what, this dry down is probably one of the best dry downs I've smelled in a while. It just gets a little grimy way I like it, but it has this aromatic fougere vibe that I absolutely love. This is a masculine, appealing fragrance. I just can't tell you how good it is. So to kind of summarize it up, no Tiger in the air. Once it hits your skin, you start picking up on the Tiger. It's a bluish, light Tiger fragrance that when it dries down, you really enjoy it. The vetiver is coated so well with these top notes that it just makes the vetiver better, and the vetiver just enhances the fragrance. So let's see if Caballo gets my full seal. I'm gonna tell you right now, It's going to be a full seal approval. It's going to be a blind bottle worthy. First impressions in the air, check that box too. This is not waste no time. Full check. Amazing first impressions. On the skin is different than in the air for sure. Second box, performance. Another one, 5 to 6 hour. Go heavy in the sprays. You'll be happy. You'll have a nice scent bubble, and you're going to be smelling amazing. Don't be afraid to spray this right after you walk in somewhere. You'll be fine. So I got the hiccups in my drink. Third box, does the wife you like it? She loved this one. Liked it better than the other one I did. The first one I did. Beautiful fragrance. I did get a compliment wearing this one at work. It one just hits in a different way. One of the new persons started working there was like, man, you smell good. And I think one of the persons said, I could tell Juan's here, it's smelling better. So people really were impressed with this one, no doubt. So check that box too. This is a compliment getter without a doubt. Final box, how much do I recommend it? I highly recommend it. I give him 100% seal approval. Armaf knocks it out of the park with these two sleepy hits here that nobody's talking about except your boy. Go check them out. As you can see them at fatboyfragrance.com. I bought this one on eBay, and I think I bought this one on eBay too, but you can find it in other places. Just do a little research. Your boy ain't got to do all the work for you, right? All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe and well, and if you smell good and you feel good, then baby, it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.